Now, if you ever critique your own artwork, you already know that you can be your harshest critic. It took me a couple days to figure out the perfect drawing that I was going to do for this video, and it played into the fear that I had. I had a lot of anxiety built up, and it wasn't until I seen Eric Anthony J's video, Fearless. Now, this video, it actually went into to detail something that I was dealing with internally when it came to my artwork. So it was kind of like I had a rush of questions going around in the top of my head. Should I put myself on camera? Would these people really like my artwork? And that's why I said that one of the biggest things that artists suffer from is they are real heavy on themselves when it comes to critiquing their own work. And one of my biggest fears was I wanted to impress you guys, the audience. I mean, I know I feel more confident that my art is good enough, but you know how sometimes you can get in your own head and you can kind of psych yourself out. And by watching Eric Anthony J's video and hearing what he's had to say, it actually answered a lot of questions that I had. So for this particular video, I wanted to push outside of the boundaries of something that I normally wouldn't do. And that was create this piece of art that you guys are seeing right now. While I was in the process of doing this, I was real undecided at first on what direction I wanted to take it. But as I kept going, I started deciding the route that I wanted to take. I know I wanted to make the girl beautiful, and which she really is, but I want to do something dynamic that you normally wouldn't see on YouTube. So I have some experience in tattooing because I came from that industry, which is a very hard industry, but it's still around art. So I want to take what I learned from that industry on over to YouTube side, the digital art world, and marry the two together. And hopefully I can bring something to the table. That way you guys will see some different type of artwork that you guys will enjoy. Now, the coloring process was, it was a little challenging because this is like my first time doing digital art. I'm used to the pen and paper. So as I go on in my journey, I know that I'll get better as time goes along, but I feel that this was a really good starting point for me. Now, one of the toughest things that I dealt with was trying to figure out the color scheme. Now, I really didn't record that process on camera, but guys, if you would have seen me go back and forth about how I should color it, yeah, it would have made real good for a YouTube video. But I want to do a particular type of color style that didn't clash heavily together. So that's when I came with just a purple blend. Now, I wanted to add in pink and magenta as well to kind of complement the purple. Now, as you see me go on in this process, you'll see how I blend everything together and have the pinks, the purples, the magentas, the dark pink, real deep, heavy, saturated purples all blend together to where they make a perfect combination. Now, throughout this process, I was really just like all over the place. I was inside my own head because I'm more or less worried about what people would think. Now, they say in the tattooing industry, your first tattoo will make or break your career. So I was carrying all of that energy with me when it came to digital art. And I was inside my own head. And that was one of the toughest things that I had to conquer. I'm in competition with nobody because We all artists. We all pull and we all draw from one another. And the thing when it comes to art, it should be inspirational. It should inspire you to create something better. So hopefully this video with seeing this octo girl, is what I like to call her, will inspire one of these phenomenal artists on YouTube to draw an even better one. Do it at a more crazy rate. So I guess this is my piece of inspiration for other artists to where other artists can draw from me. But in the end, it all comes down to me getting over my fear. And this is me transparent, openly exposing my artwork to you guys to critique it. Now, don't be too cruel. Don't cut me up real deep. But if you guys have any blowbacks or any type of critiques towards it, I welcome it because it's only going to make me a better artist. And that's what you should strive for if you are looking to become a full-time artist, a part-time artist, or you just looking to do your artwork. It's all about the art. Now, no matter what type of art it is, it all comes down to what style is appropriate for you, what style is best for you, what style fits natural for you. Now, a part of my biggest problem, I'm looking at all these other artists that are super phenomenal and asking myself, where do I fit in? And it's not about where you fit in. Get out of your own head, because that's exactly where I was, and that's what I was struggling with. The whole thing about it is just get out of your head, get started, and put some ink to the paper or to the digital pad in this case. But in the end, it really doesn't matter which avenue you try to take. Just get started. It's so many avenues, whether you guys are doing illustration art or whether you guys want to do tattoo style art or whether you guys want to just draw. It's all about which style fits you perfectly and getting started. Well, one of the best things about YouTube, you got so many type of personalities. Like Eric Anthony J, the cool, laid back personality, or Jazza, the crazy out of the box thinker, or I don't want to butcher her name, but Nadaxia. Oh, that is a phenomenal artist. Now, all of these three guys I am subscribed to. I follow their work religiously, and I also try to draw inspiration from them as well. And that's what's the good thing about artwork is drawing inspiration from one another, thinking outside of the box, doing things that hasn't been done before, and taking things to a whole different level. So hopefully I can be the trendsetter or the one who starts this trend of doing the octopus girl, because I searched around on YouTube. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I'll be the first, but who cares? It's all about the art and it's all about inspiring you. So if you guys are inside your own head about getting started, at some point, you just got to push past it, grind hard, move forward, and just do it. Just like the sign Nike says, just do it. Just get started. And in not getting started, you're robbing the world of a piece of you. So just get started. So hopefully I could be an inspiration to you, my story and my struggles at getting started. And if I could do it, come on, I know you can. So this is the first introduction to my journey as a YouTube artist. And I hope that you guys will be along for the ride and actually be here with me throughout this process to where we make this channel a success, or it's not even about making the channel a success. It's about making you a better artist, helping me to become an even better artist, and us drawing inspiration from one another, and us helping each other along. And that's what it's all about. So I think I'm about nearing the end of this video. So guys, let's just kick back and watch the rest of the process, guys. And I appreciate you guys for being here, taking this time with me. And also, feel free to subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll welcome it. And I love you being here, and I hope that you'll come back. So guys, until the next video, keep those pencils moving and keep drawing.